Hey everybody, Matt with Occidental Nomad here. Just wanted to do a short video today. This one's going to be about my dad's rig. You can kind of see mine in the background there. But this is on my dad's. He's not here right now, but we're parked near each other. So Dad's been in this 94 E350 for about the last 5-6 months. And then a few months ago, he also bought this Aspen Trail 17-foot. It's a brand new 2025. He's already done a few little upgrades on here. It had a single propane tank and a single deep cycle battery, but he added a second tank and a second battery. And then a few weeks ago, we added this 130 watt flexible solar panel. It's just attached with like RV mounting tape. We didn't want to drill holes for obvious reasons. And then it runs down and then connects to a small, I think it's like either a 10 or a 20 amp battery charger. The charger's in the box there, and then off the charger just connects to the battery. So that the rig charges the batteries, the deep cycle batteries, through the alternator while he's driving. But we added that so he would get some extra charge when he's parked. So it's not ideal when hooked up to the van because it's kind of it can get shaded and it's not pointed the perfect direction, but it's just mounted where we could mount it. We might eventually move it to the roof or something like that. So, but it helps. The main upgrade he needed was some other solar to charge his portable power stations. Up till now, he was either just charging them off of cigarette lighter plug, which is real slow, or even running his generator to recharge them. He's got a 1,000 watt hour station, and then I recently loaned him my 1,000 watt hour station. They're identical. I don't need the 1,000 right now. It's kind of a spare for me. So he's got that going, and he's got a small 300 watter also. But what we did is add solar to the roof of his van. So the other day we installed these roof racks. I forget the brand, but these E350s, this is a 94. I think they all pretty much have these gutters that run along the edge, and they make the roof racks that just clamp onto the gutter. So that rack was like $120 on Amazon. And then the solar panels, those are eco-worthy 195 watt bifacial. So he's got 390 watts total up there. For mounting, we went a little weird. These racks have two round tube for the cross members. Normally you'd use like a U-bolt or something, but these only have a single hole at each in 4 different locations. So in order to use a U-bolt, we would have had to drill a second hole, and then it's kind of hard to get bolt or nuts up in there, get your hands up in there to put the nuts on. So what we did is, if you'll see in here, this normal black zip tie here is just holding the cable. The solar panels themselves, we attached them with these stainless steel, it's 304 stainless steel zip ties, and they're really, really strong. So it's so it's 4 zip ties on each panel, and they seem to be doing okay now. He's been doing a little bit of highway miles. They haven't shifted. They're pretty solid. They're not really rattling or anything. I would have liked to get them a little bit tighter than I did, but they're pretty good. So I just told him to keep an eye on those and just make sure that they don't break or anything. They seem super strong, and being 304 stainless, they're not going to rust or anything. So yeah, so these 2 panels are connected together in series. The cables are kind of just run down that cross member and zip tied to it. And then he's got this cable, extension cable, comes off, goes through the door molding, runs across the ceiling, and then he's got a spot where it comes down where he likes to charge his power stations. So both his 1,000 watt power stations will charge off of that, and even his 300 watt power station, I actually bought it for him, and most of those are limited to 100 watts coming in, but I got him I think it's an All Powers R6. It can actually accept up to, I think it's 230 or 250 watts of solar coming in. This is obviously more than that, but since voltage is pulled, the unit will accept up to that 230 or so watts with the extra wattage not causing a problem. So yeah, that's what we got. Some solar to trickle charge his deep cycle batteries, and some solar on top of his van. Dad doesn't use a lot of power. He might use, on a bad day, he might use 400 or 500 watt hours. Uses about half of one of those 1,000 watt stations. So with him having 2 of those, one to be charging and one to be being used at any given time, he's more than set. The deep cycle batteries on there, I think if you do the math on them, they're like 600, 650 watt hours. Obviously those are not lithium batteries, so they're only going to have about a 4 or 5 year lifespan probably. But between those 2 batteries there, feeding into the 12 volt system of the trailer, he's got about another 1,200 watt hours. So all in all, he's got about little over 3,000 watt hours, which is plenty for him. He's just running a 12 volt fridge in there. He has a separate portable 12 volt fridge, which he occasionally uses. The microwave in there only works if he's on AC power, and he doesn't really use that much. So yeah, this is his setup. I wouldn't buy a brand new trailer like he did, but he wanted it easy peasy and not have to worry about it. So there it is. Solar, good to go. Thanks for watching the video and enjoying this. Hope you enjoyed this quick update. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Sorry it's not coming more regularly, but I kind of just got to post these as I can. All right, I appreciate it, everybody. See you on the next video.